Hi, ladies. Welcome to our first Let's B.A.B session. I am so excited to have all of you here today. This session is being recorded, so you are not required to turn on your cameras or your microphones. This is really a reading experience for women. We will be joined by women across the country. We're just getting started. It's our very first virtual B.A.B kickoff ceremony, and I'm super excited to have all of you here today. I am Sabrina. I am the host for this session, but we will have other hosts that will be joining us for future sessions and be in serving as your host. But all of you are my B.A.B sisters, and I am super excited that we are doing this together. So thank you again so much for being here. Today, we're going to go through a few rituals to just kind of motivate and inspire you as we kick off this amazing sisterhood B.A.B reading journey together. So we're going to go through a few rituals. If you have all of your supplies, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. It's fine. You can continue to attend every month, and you can come with different things as you choose. So that's a great thing about the B.A.B experience. It's a flexible experience. It's on your time. You don't have to read a certain book every month. You don't have to be finished by the book by a certain time. It's completely up to you. We will have a book every month that we will be reading together, but you do not have to read the book that we're reading. Again, you can read your own book, but if you want to read together, I encourage you to pick up a copy of the book that we're reading together, or order the audiobook, or even this month there's a free audiobook on YouTube that we shared for yours truly. So that is really what it's all about. It's a great reading experience for women, for us to just kind of come together and read together and grow the largest community of women who want to be on this reading experience and read books and make friends and make new connections. So thank you so much again for joining me. So we're going to end on time today. It is Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock my time, so I don't want to keep you too long. So we're going to go through a few rituals. So definitely follow along and participate, and we will wrap up on time. So I am going to share my screen so you can walk through the rituals with me. So let me just share. So I am sharing my screen. Hopefully you can see it. And we will jump into our Let's B.A.B session. And let me just make sure that I can still see the list of participants in case someone join us as we get started. So, all right. And let me just make sure I can see the chat as well. Okay. All right, let's dive into our rituals. So the first ritual is our Crack the Spine ceremony. This is a great ceremony. We are basically going to open our book together. That is what we are doing with the Crack the Spine ceremony. So if you have your book, great. If not, it's fine. You can still repeat with us. So the first thing that I want you to do is take your book and hold your book up. I have my book here. And I want you to open your book we're going to do it together, and you can open it to any page. Doesn't have to be a certain page. You're basically just opening your book and you're cracking the spine of your book. And then we are going to repeat this ritual together. I will stop. I know you don't have your microphone on, but that's fine. I will stop and pause to give you a chance to repeat after me. So you ready, ladies? You ready? All right, let's go. So this is the book. So let's open our book. Your book should be open, and repeat after me for our Crack the Spine ceremony. Let this be the beginning of something beautiful, new stories, deep connections, and sisterhood. How does that feel? Great? Awesome. All of you should be in your quiet space, hopefully, and hopefully you're comfortable. So we have just cracked our book together. Oh, feels good. All right, so now that we've opened our book together, what's next? So let's go next. So the next thing is we want to light our candle. So lighting our candle is great. If you don't have a candle, that's fine. I have a candle, so I'm going to grab it. I'm going to put it here in front of me. Hopefully you can see it. Let me just bring you down just a little bit so you can see at least the tip of my candle. It's pretty big. But you can have any candle. We're going to light our candle together, and we are going to complete this particular ritual. So let me grab my lighter, a pretty big lighter here. And we are going to light our candle, and we are going to repeat the ritual. Now, again, you can have a flameless candle app, that's fine as well. But if you have a real candle, that's great. So, oh, we have two ladies in the waiting room, so let me just admit them really quick. All right, so let's get ready to light our candle. And this is a candlelight reading pledge that we're doing. Now that we've opened our book, we're going to do our candlelight reading pledge. So let's light our candle. So I'm going to light my candle. Hopefully you are lighting your candle as well. So I have my candle lit now. You can see it for those that don't have a candle. You know, there's like a little bit of a halo there. And hopefully your candle is lit. And we are going to read our candlelight pledge together. All right, let's do this. To the women, so remember to repeat after me as I pause. To the women we are, the stories we carry, and the ones still unfolding. Let the reading begin. Let the reading begin. So now we can officially begin our reading. I know some of you are avid readers. You probably already started reading your book, but for those that haven't, we have just completed our candlelight reading pledge, and we have pledged to begin reading together, right? So that is our candlelight pledge. And I'm going to keep my candle lit. I'm going to set it over to the side now that we've done that. So we have opened our book. We've lit our candle. And so now we are going to read the first page. So in future meetings, I will call on someone if you want to read the first page. But for this particular ceremony, since it's our first, I will read the first page of the Yours Truly. Again, if you don't have the book, that's fine. But if you do, I'll ask you to turn to the first page of your book, and I will read it. Oh, I do see a hand raised. Let me see if I can unmute. Guess we have a volunteer. I'm going to try to unmute and see if we can allow Kim to read. Let's see. I'm going to make her the host. All right, Kim, I think I've made you the host. Do you want to try to read the first page? Yes, it's the first page of the first chapter. The first page of the first chapter we're going to read. So, Kim, I'm going to, can you unmute yourself right now? No? All right. Kim can't unmute herself, so I'm going to go ahead and read so we can kind of keep this moving. All right, so they're calling him Dr. Death. Jocelyn stood peering at me dramatically from beyond the nurse's station, where I sat at my computer charting my patients. I glanced up at her over my screen and rolled my eyes. Give him a break, I said, typing in my notes. The guy's been here all of 11 hours. It's his first day. That's the point, she whispered. He has 100% kill rate. I scoffed, but didn't look back up. You cannot call him that. We don't need patients hearing nurses whispering about a Dr. Death. Can we call him Dr. D? No. Why? Because Dr. D sounds like a penis thing. She huffed. Okay, but seriously, somebody should look into this. 6 patients dead? I checked my watch. We work in an ER, Jocelyn. It's not entirely unheard of. Good? Excited? All right. That was our first page read officially. So I hope you all enjoyed that. And we are going to move on to the next. I see some reactions in the chat. Feel free to react in the chat. Feel free to drop some notes and do some stuff. We are going to move on to our next ritual, which is our bookmark blessing. So you all should have a bookmark. Now that we've read the first page together, we are going to bookmark our book. So I have a bookmark. This is a bookmark that I made actually from our elite digital download bundle, but you can have any bookmark that you have. We also have one on our online store. But we are going to do our bookmark blessing now that we've read the first page. So grab your bookmark. I have mine here. And we are going to place our bookmark in our book after the first page. Again, doesn't matter what book you have, you can still bless your book with the bookmark. So let's take the bookmark and let's put it after the first page now that we have read the first page together. And repeat after me for the bookmark blessing. May this story mark a moment of growth, connection, and joy. There you go. That is your bookmark blessing. You have blessed your book, you have blessed your reading journey, and I hope you feel really great about that. So we've cracked our book open, we have read the first page, we have blessed our book as well, and we are almost done with our first B.A.B virtual ceremony. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to do a sip and start mini toast. Of course, we have to toast to ourselves. I mean, it wouldn't be a great experience without a drink, right? So we are going to toast to ourselves. So if you have a drink, great. Listen, you do not have to have alcohol. I know it's Wednesday, but you can have any drink that you prefer, soda, water, tea, whatever, doesn't matter. I do have a drink, so I have my nice little, I hope you ladies can see it, my nice little drink. I put a nice little lemon there, gotta make it look nice. But I have my drink, so we are going to do a toast together. So I want you to pick up your drink, and I will do the toast. You don't have to repeat after me for this one. You ready? All right. To the month ahead, to story, to us. Cheers to our B.A.B sisters. Cheers. Delicious. Delicious. I hope you took a nice sip. It's been a long week already. All right, we are getting ready to wrap up. So we have done our mini toast, and the last thing that we're going to do before we close is we are going to take a few minutes, about 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, to write in our journal. So this is a prompt for this month. And if you have your journal, great. If you don't, that's fine. You can write on anything. You can write in the chat. You can write on a piece of paper that you have nearby. If you have the B.A.B journal, which is this, you can also write in your journal. There is a page in the first chapter that you can write on. Towards the end, before you start the second chapter, there's a page there that you can write a prompt. You can write to this prompt. So I'll give you a minute to find a piece of paper, or again, you can put it in the chat. It's completely up to you. This is just 1 to 2 minutes, and that's it. So if you don't finish, it's fine. It's just you taking a moment for yourself in your space to just kind of focus on the journey ahead. Focus on the journey ahead. Focus on the things you're opening yourself up to as you read this month. And that's really what it's all about. So you want to just kind of write something to kind of get you started there. So I'm going to stop talking in a second, but this is the prompt. Dear Chapter 1, I'm opening myself to. What are you opening yourself to as you begin your reading journey? Think about that. What are you opening yourself up to? And I know it's different for all of us. And you're going to look back on this after July is over and reflect on it. It's great. It's a great moment to reflect on later on. So I'm going to put a little music on. Let's take a minute to write in our journal what we are opening ourselves up to this month. So again, it's just 1 to 2 minutes, and I will be back to close us out. And you can start. All right. How was that? Good? I hope so. It was good for me. I hope you heard the music good. Just relaxing music to help you kind of think about the prompt a little bit. So I'm going to close this out. This has been great. I just want to end with saying you are not reading alone. You are part of this amazing community of women. We are in this together. You belong here. You matter. Your presence matters. Your voice matters. I hope to meet and see all of you sometime soon at an upcoming event, but if not, I will hopefully eventually. But I'll be thinking of you, and I am so, again, thrilled and excited to have you as part of this journey. We will grow together. We're going to share a lot together. We're going to learn a lot together as well, right, as we continue to read different books, and we'll have a mix of different books. So I wish all of you good health, good strength. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July holiday that's coming up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. And thank you so much again for joining me for our first virtual B.A.B session. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.